Hello and welcome to this series on the new Google Sites. In order to start your first new Google site, you're going to go to the bottom right and click on the plus. Now up here you'll notice that I have an untitled website. I'm going to go ahead and title the site Sample Website for Training Purposes because I'm very creative. And you'll notice that the website title goes right up here. Your title page. I'm going to change my title by clicking in here and putting a title on here. If I want to make it bigger over to the sides, I can click and drag on the little buttons and you'll notice that it expanded it. You'll notice that while I'm in this window that has the title, I can change it to be a heading or normal text or a subheading, and those would change how the text looks. Right here I can change how it's aligned. Do I want it over to the left or to the right or centered? I'm going to go ahead and choose centered. If I would like to put a link in here, I can do so by clicking on this. I would put in the text. So for example, maybe I want to say sample link, and that link will go to google.com, and I'll click apply. And you'll notice that it actually has a link right there in my title. I'm going to go ahead and delete that because I don't want it, so I use that trash can button. If I decide that I want to get rid of this title, I can click on the trash button. The other thing is, if I want to move this title and perhaps make it further up or further down, there's a little handle right here. Now I know it's a little bit tough to see. Let me zoom in for you. Do you see that little grid? I can actually click on that and I can drag it around. So I'm going to go down here to the bottom left and click Change Image. Now let's say I don't like the image that is there. I have a bunch of options here that I can choose from for the background to my title. And I'm going to choose this one just to show you what happens. I'll click select and you'll notice that the background changed. Now what's really neat about this, in the past you had to be able to go in and edit your own banner. This is called a banner. Now all that you have to do is click on change image. You can upload your own image. You can get it by a URL. You can search on Google. You can search your own albums, or you can search your Google Drive. So let's say that I wanted to go ahead and search, and I would like to put an image of a cat behind there. I can do that. Here's the cat I'm going to choose. I click select, and there's the cat right behind my title. And you'll notice that over on the right hand side this little sparkly thing came up. It made the cat photo darker so that the title could be shown easier. If I want to remove that, I put it on there and you'll notice that it's harder to read. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust it for readability. It's going to darken my photo up. You can reset your image if you don't like it, and you can change your header type. You can change it from a banner or to be a title only. See, now it's a title only, not very pretty, but you can do that. So I'm going to leave it at banner. Here's my sample training website. A couple of other things that we need to do before we move on. On the top, this is an undo button, so if I wanted to undo my last action, I can do that. If I wanted to redo my last action, I can do that. This next one is a preview button. I can preview how my website is going to look by clicking here. You'll notice as well on the bottom that it gives me options to see how it will look on different things. Right now, it's showing me how it would look on a computer. This is how it would look on a phone, and this is how it would look on a tablet. I'm going to X out of here. I exited the preview and now I'm back to my original starting page. Right here, I can add in editors if I have people that are going to be collaborating on this website. All that I need to do is invite my people down here just like I would at any other time. I can add a message in if I would like, and I click send. Up here on the top right, there's a publish button. Your website will not be public until you click publish. This is nice because, as you know, sometimes it takes time to build a website, especially if you want to get content on there that will be valuable to your viewers. And so I recommend that you don't publish your website until you're ready to. However, once you click publish, it's going to ask you to give it a site address within your school's domain. It's going to ask who can visit your website. Is it going to be anyone at your domain or anyone on the web? And it's going to ask you if you want your site to appear in search results. When I'm done, I would click publish. I am not done, so I'm going to go ahead and click cancel. Let's explore the toolbar on the right-hand side. You will notice that there are three options: insert, pages, and themes. We are going to start with insert, and we're going to walk through each of these. Now, we can insert different things. We can insert a text box. If I click on insert text box, you'll notice that it gave me a box like this. And I can do pretty much what I could do on it if I were in any Google product. I can change my text kind. I can make it bold or italic. I can change my justification or my alignment to be in the middle, to be left justified or right justified. I can make a numbered list or bullet points. I can put in a link. I can delete my file. So here's the Gettysburg Address. Let's say that I would like this 7 years ago to be not only bold, but italic. I can make it that way. Let's say that I want to change the formatting on all of this. I can come over here and clear formatting, and now it's not bold anymore. So I can do 7 years ago, make that bold and italic. So there are lots of different options that I can put in here. My next option in the insert area is images. So if I would like to insert an image, I have the same types of options that I have in other places within Google. I can upload an image. I can put in the URL of an image. I can search for an image, such as Abraham Lincoln. I can go into My Albums, and I can go to Google Drive. Since I searched for Abraham Lincoln, I'm going to select that. And you'll notice that it put it below the other one for me. If I would like for it to go together with it, I can put it in here anywhere that I would like. So I'm going to put it over to the left of this. And you'll notice that it was very easy for me to just click and drag. I'm going to click and drag it over to the other side. In addition, we've got an embed URL, which means that if you have an embed code, for example, if you have a YouTube video that you would like to put in here, you click on embed URL. I'm going to paste the URL in there, and I'm going to click add. And you'll notice that it pops up just like this. I actually want this to be more prominent on my website, so I'm going to make it larger. And you'll notice that it automatically adjusts to whatever I do. I can also change it around. Let's say that I want this part to come first. I'm just going to grab the handle here and drag it down. And it automatically rearranged them for me. The final thing on the top of the insert is upload. And you can upload any sort of file that you have by dragging them from your computer or selecting files from your computer. And then you would click upload. The next area that we are going to explore is in Pages. So I'm going to click on the Pages tab up here. And you might want to have different pages within your website that will take you to different areas of content. So if this is my first page, and I have got a whole bunch of information about Abraham Lincoln and cats here, I might want another page that is about dogs. So I'm going to call it dogs and click done. And I can go ahead and build that page just like I did the other pages. I can add more pages here. So now you notice I've got my home page, and I've got dogs and rats and rabbits, and they all show up on the first page up here as different pages that are options. The next thing that we're going to explore is themes. We have simple themes that are just color themes. So let's say that I want this color right here. That's going to be any part of my website that doesn't have its own banner on there. For example, if I go back over to Pages and I go to Dogs, it's going to have my new theme on it. So I'm going to go ahead and click again on Themes, and I'll click purple. Now it's purple. I'll click black. Now it's black. I can change my font style, and there aren't many font styles here, but just so you know, there are a few, and you can change it. And that's it, folks. That's it. For those of you that use the old Google Sites, you will be impressed with how user-friendly the new Google Sites are.